Greetings, mutual models, and welcome to my new segment, Rush Review. These segments will just be quickfire critiques on games I don't want to make full-scale reviews on, because looking back at some of my old content, there were some games I wish I did that for in retrospect. Plus, I do want to try putting out smaller forms of content that's less taxing on me and could be enjoyed in between my main reviews, so I guess this was inevitable. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying, roll that intro! Metal Black is a 1991 arcade shoot-'em-up developed by Taito, which originally started development as a Darius title, but ended up becoming its own thing. I used to play this game quite a number of times on the PC version of Taito Legends 2 years ago, so when I saw that the game was re-released via Arcade Archives on the Nintendo Switch's eShop, I had to give the game a shot again. The game's story takes place in the far year of 2052. Where 10 years prior, the Earth has been taken over by an alien force called the Nemesis, who utilize a special energy called New Alone. You take control of a person piloting the CF-345 Blackfly, a ship that is capable of harnessing the New Alone energy, and can use it against the enemy forces as a last hope to save humanity. The game isn't winning any awards for its plot, but its gameplay? Now that's another story. I just want to say right off the bat, this game looks fantastic. Very nice pixel art combined with sprite scaling and cool visual effects. In this horizontal shmup, you have two forms of attack, your normal shots and the energy beam. Your regular shots are pretty self-explanatory, what you see is what you get, though the fire rate slows down a bit after holding down the button for a few seconds. So if you want to keep shooting quickly, it's best you keep pressing the fire button in a rhythmic manner. They also get larger the more New Alone energy you've collected. You could release all of said energy in the form of a beam that has a lot of range. Though be forewarned, once you fire, it can't be cancelled out, so save it strict for when you think it's appropriate. I always used to call it the max beam when I was a kid, probably because when you use it at max power, it can cause some serious damage. Metal Black has 6 stages in total. The game isn't too long, so it should take just under an hour to finish. And every level ends with a boss fight. Be careful, they're capable of firing beams of their own. In fact, you could sort of do a beam of war thing where you can have your and the boss's beams clash, which is very cool to watch. In between certain stages, you can play this bonus game, where you have to lock onto enemy ships and fire missiles at them within a time limit. I also want to give a special mention to this game's soundtrack, composed by Yasuhisa Watanabe. It's quite a catchy and upbeat score, very fitting for a game like this. And that's Metal Black! A simple and fun arcade shoot-'em-up from the early 90s that's just as good as I remember it being. You can also play it with a buddy if you'd like. That's actually how I beat the game as a kid, with my brother alongside me. It's not a must-play or something, but the game is definitely fun in its own right. Check it out if you're into stuff like this. Well, that's all the time I have left. Till next time, mutual models.